Hello, my name is Alexander Ermenkov, and as a ruling reality coach and trainer, I am presenting to you day 7 of week 2 of my 30-day program where you are going to understand and to start ruling your own reality. Today we are going to speak about the topic of the different attitudes towards life that are creating 4 flows: to me mode, by me mode, through me mode, and as me mode. Now, in order just to warm up, I'm going to make a small experiment with you where I'm going to place all my intents towards you, and you are willing, or at least I'm willing, that you experience a real change and you have a new grasp about reality. So basically, while I'm speaking now, I'm in my own room, I see my telephone, and today is a different day than when you are watching the video. So how I have created through my intent an interaction through reality with you. You are in another place in the world, you are in a different time frame, but yet through intention I have created something magical. I am having an influence towards and upon your reality now. No space, no time, no borders, everything is just moving, and nobody can explain you why and how this is happening. The interaction has started. So, what are the 4 basic modes through which we interact between each other and basically between me or us and reality? So there is an outer world and there is the inner world. The inner world is the me. So we need to understand that we are always in interaction and correlation between us and the outer world. So basically it doesn't matter how are you interacting with the outer world. There is no wrong or right way. The only thing that is happening when you understand these 4 modes is that you are going to learn and experience more of reality, and the only thing which is going to happen is that you are going to become conscious that now you are ruling your own reality. So I'm going to start immediately with 4 slides that I have created for you just now, and this is the first mode, and I'm going to make a role play for you how I am interacting with reality in this to me mode. All of us have been in this mode, and I will prove you that even the most successful ones of you that think that it is not a mode that you are in, it also implies for you also. So let us start the game of thought. In the to me mode, there is the inner world where you are, there is the outer world, everything around you when you open your eyes, and in the to me mode you are totally powerless. Inside of you, you know that you are a limitless being. You know, and we know that life is slow and hard, but inside of us we think that we are capable of something more. We think that we are on this earth for something more, that what is the outer reality is not what is our potential. We understand from time to time that there is something more. We are not in a victim mode where we accept everything from the outer world and we say, okay, this is what I deserve. Everything that is happening to me, this is what I deserve. I'm a really person that can never have everything that the other people are. We are in a total place where we feel no power. I cannot do anything. We cannot do anything. We cannot have any powers. Whatever somebody is deciding for us, this is what is going to happen to us. We're beings that are totally powerless. If somebody decides to care for us, if the government decides to care for us, we are going just to go through life. If somebody gives us money, if somebody gives us security, if something good happens to us, maybe luck will one day happen to us also, as it's happening to all the other people. So this is a low frequency way of attitude towards the outer world and the interaction between the two worlds. But I can show you also another way of a to-me mode where a very successful people that have always been in success and he start to demand from life. Then this type of persons are saying, okay, I always had this, I want more of this, I have always had these good things in life, so life owns me, life need to give me always. Doesn't matter how I live, doesn't matter who I am, and that's why they say that pride comes before a fall, because also this is a new experience of a to-me mode where you think that you deserve what is happening to you. So this is the to-me mode where everything from the outer world we are accepting, we have no power to change, but we at least have little glimpse that we are a limitless being. Then the other mode is the buy me mode. In the buy me mode, there is something different that is happening. Now, this is our inner world, then I decide that I deserve something more, then I see the outer world and I decide that I can have what the other people are having. Then all of us are making a new decisions. Then we put our desire into force. I desire things. I want to have things from life. Then I become frustrated that I'm in a place where maybe I don't deserve. I decide that maybe I'm something more and I'm going into a new attitude, a new ruling attitude of the interaction between my inner and outer world. In this by me mode, we just find that there is a power inside of us, and then we start to apply force with big time towards the outer world, and we decide that we deserve more, we decide that we will not be anymore in this place that we are right now, and through giving the force to the outer reality, we start claiming. Maybe we start claiming bigger salaries. We want our boss to treat us in different ways. We want something new to appear in our life. We are tired of waiting. We are going to take life in our hands and we are going to do something. We will not wait anymore for life just to happen to us. We are going to rise up and start doing something. But Alex, is this good? Of course, it is better than just waiting something to happen to you in the to-me mode, but still there is a problem that is created in the outer reality, and this problem is that there is working the power and the law of balance, which is going to give you a counter force towards the force that you are applying. And why this is happening? Because everything in life needs to move into congruency, because what you have decided when you said that you deserve more, that you want more, is that you have said to the outer reality, actually, as I am, I'm not receiving enough. I deserve more as I am in the moment. And then you create a temporary change, but the counterbalancing wall of the outer world is just telling you, sorry, you can always have only what you are. Okay, I think now you grasped it. This is the by me mode. So Alex, what is the solution? Okay, now let's go to the solution. Now I'm putting my new mode. I'm now in a true me mode. Now I have a different attitude, ruling attitude towards reality. I'm not just accepting the outer world. I'm not just saying, okay, like in the to me mode, I accept whatever is the outer world, but I don't have any power. Or I'm not just in the by me mode where I'm telling, no, I have a power and I deserve more and I'm going to take it. And you start applying force to the outer reality. And then the problem that occurs is that neither the to me mode, neither the by me mode is working well. So what is the difference then in this true me mode? In this true me mode, you understand something new, that the only thing you are capable of doing in this interaction with reality is you to have an intent, that you are willing to change and to have something new. And that's why the big key here is when you decide that the only power you have in life is to change yourself. No, but Alex, I thought that the big power that we all have is to change the world. I want to change the world. I want to change the world, not myself. The world is important. The outer reality I want to change, Alex. I am a guy who wants to conquer the outer world. I want to make 100 businesses. I want to become so successful. I want to be famous. I want to conquer. I want to change, and I'm going to give all my life to do it. But then the reality of ruling your inner and outer world is that you need to create change first inside of you. And how you create change inside of you? You are embracing now that I am something more. I am a new one. I am new. I am living in a new way. We are living in a new way. And that's why now when we interact with reality, we don't say that we don't accept what is, but what we are telling is that now I move in reality as a new personality. I have a new identity. We have a new identity. And then how the outer world is going to change, we don't know, but we trust that if we don't apply our force, if we don't try to take something, but if we just are willing and are something new, and that we enjoy the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and that we are just happy and grateful about the new thing which we are, doesn't matter that it haven't appeared still in the outer reality, then we start to move and interact with the reality in different way. Now there is a new we that is interacting with the outer reality, and this is creating a counterbalance force, and the power of the outer reality need to come into a congruency with what the new thing you already are, and then little by little gradual change in the outer world is happening in order the outer world to come in alignment with your inner world. But it's very important here, guys. You put your intent in the by me mode from the inside out, but then you need to accept two things. You need to accept the how, and you need to accept how long it will take. No, Alex, I want everything to happen immediately. Sorry, guys, everything depends from your inner state. Who you are daily is going to present itself through your reality daily. So little by little, the outer reality is going to come into congruency with who you are. If you step back, reality is stepping back. If you continue to be the new you, reality is changing, and in one moment, you and reality will be in the new congruency. So this is the true me mode, and then we are going into last mode where you as a being and I as a being can operate. In the as me mode, as you see, everything is becoming like a circle. Then you get it really well that all the modes finish with me. To me, by me, through me, and as me. It's always about the self and the outer world. So in the as me mode, it is the most powerful mode about influencing the outer world. It is 10x the true me mode, it is 100x more powerful than the by me mode, and it is 1000x more powerful than the to me mode about influencing the outer world. But at what expense, Alex? At the expense of no me, at the expense of all is merged. I am less, all is more. Then you can go into a limitless experience, no duality. But Alex, I have heard a lot about these things. It is of course not possible, and I agree. It is not possible in 100% to be in this as me mode, and that's why through all of your life and through all of my life, and we always experience the four modes. I have had only small glimpses of as me mode, but as more I'm understanding how it's working, I realize why I need to be less selfish, why I need to be more focused, that we are all as human beings interconnected. So this is just the beginning of what I can explain more in deep during the other minutes that are left here for the program to continue. So now, after we have understood all the modes, let's speak a little bit more about the to me mentality. It is very important, guys, to understand that every one of us can stay and can be in this to me mode. It is not good or bad, but the most important thing is the ruling attitude towards the outer reality. Me, the self, and the outer reality, how they interact. There is no good or bad mode. I can stay now in a to me mode as much as I want, because I'm 100% sure that everything that is coming to me is what I deserve in the moment. Then you can ask me, but Alex, if you accept everything around you, then why are you not anymore in a victim mode? I'm not anymore in the victim mode, and life is no more slow and hard, because everything that is happening to me daily, I accept 100%. I surrender, and I understand that everything that the outer world is showing to me is what I am. I'm 100% accepting the outer reality as it is. But Alex, didn't you say that through the by me mode you can force? Didn't you say that in the true me mode you can influence it? Yes, but before you start doing whatever else, the basic fundamental ruling attitude is that you accept everything that it is, that even if you never change, even if nothing else happens whenever, still you are accepting your own reality today, and then you see yourself and understand that even as you are today, you are still very precious. You are still enough. You don't need more. But Alex, why should I drive then and go further? Why should I fight in life? Why should I move in life? Why should I do something more? Can I stay daily in a to-me mode and just accepting everything? The problem is that in the ruling attitude you are generating, so you are going to generate it more and more and more of the same. But the problem in life is that you always have moving motion, like when person is going with the bicycle, and if you go only in this to-me low and to-me mode where the frequency is very low, you will not be able to experience the higher frequencies of life, and you are not going to go into deeper interaction where, except that you are only accepting, you can start also to influence reality and to move forward and to become someone who is generating a new reality for others. So let's go again in the by me mode then and explain also why it is not bad to go and to have time in the by me mode. And the most important thing in life is when you work with these four modes is to never forget that it doesn't matter where you go, if you go in a by me, if you go in a to me, but where you dwell, where is your predominant mode. And your predominant mode is going to give you your vibration, where it's 10x more powerful, the by me mode, than a to me mode, because then you understand that not only can you accept what it is already, but you have power inside of you, and this generating by me mode is giving you to understand that yes, you can have new desires, yes, you can desire change, yes, it is not bad to accept and to want and to wish and to dream for something more. It is okay to ask as much as you want in your life and whatever you want in your life. Oh, but Alex, I thought that I need to be very humble. I don't need to ask anything from the outer reality. Why should I want more? Just you cannot convince me. It is not so convincing to live in the by me mode. I don't want anything for me. I have a low salary, but I'm happy. I just want to be happy. I don't want to make anything harmful to other people. I don't want to try to do whatever. I just want to stay in my to me mode, and I don't want to go into by me mode. But then reality is giving you more and more and more and more, because you need to go out in a way and in a position where you are generating good and beneficial for others thing in reality. And the homeostasis between the outer and the inner world is that they need to work in a flow. These are flows, guys, and you need to understand, we all need to understand that in these flows, the only thing why we are here is to give more of the gift, the uniqueness and the authenticity we are, and it is possible only if we are in a more frequency and in a more interaction through ruling our own reality and giving our gift to the others. So the flows are generated always from the inside of our self, and the flows are in order to help and to influence others, humans, and to influence the outer reality. Of course, by the to me mode, when something good is happening to you, then the reality is giving you back the feedback. You receive more confidence that you are capable, that you are able, that you have more power. This is good, but still, if you stay only in the by me mode, and if you force and press towards reality, what you want. There are a lot of successful overachievers that are in this mode, and they have so much confidence because 100 times they had made successes. But the problem then in this mode is that once you do big success in one area of life, when you make big breakthroughs in one area of life, then you want to keep it. You apply more and more force. I need more money. I need more pressure. I will press even further. And you start to sacrifice other areas where you have not developed yourself. You sacrifice because you need to put all of your energy just to sustain what you have already achieved, and then your health, your family relationship, your friend relationships, and other very important and valuable assets about the balance of your life are starting to disintegrate and are starting to go in a mode where you never know how much you are losing when you are gaining something. So this is the expense of the buy me mode, that then there are so many beautiful changes that you could do in your life, but you are never able to do them because you are so much putting force into saying that you deserve something and that you are proving to your mother, to your father, that you are proving to yourself that you are something more. I think that all of us understand what the problem is here. The problem is that life is not just conquering reality. Life is not just showing more of ourselves to the reality. Life is not just making ourselves to be worthy to others to see the significance, the importance, they to see that we are powerful, that we are mighty. No, everything in life is just an intimate interaction between us, between the self and the outer reality. So this is the buy me mode. I'm entering in it from time to time, sometimes more, sometimes less, because sometimes I feel so powerful that I can do something, that I start to impose and to project to the outer world not only what I want, but I start saying how I want it, when I want it, and I start to control more and more, trying to fix and to give more and more positionings so that I can control more and more of the outer reality. But as more we are fixing on controlling the outer reality of things, then we are going into a situation where we are losing our inner self. We are more and more sucked into the outer reality, and we become victims of what we are doing and the impression that we put on the outer reality. So this is very little, and all this buy me mode, you can think about it and work with it for the whole of your life. It is a life story. And I know more about the true me mode because the true me mode is what I'm trying to work with and what I'm trying to do in my life daily. And for me, the biggest word for working in the true me is trust. You need to trust that you are already enough. You need to be in a calm and peaceful and balancing attitude first towards yourself. You don't need more. You don't need to become whatever. You just need to discover who you already are. You are a limitless being already. And then from this positioning of surrender, from this positioning of lowering the importance of the outer world, then you start putting your intent. Then you start interacting with reality. But you are not interacting with reality because you want something from you. You are interacting with reality in the true me mode, naturally and authentically, because you have decided and you are already someone new that haven't been yesterday. The decision and the change happens in your inner being in a glance, in a moment, in a second. Maybe for some decision it can take you 5, 10, 20 years to take them, but once you take them, all this flow is generated, and then you are moving in this true me mode, and then you understand that in the true me you are only a vessel for this flow, that all this flow happens not for you, it happens for the other, because you already are what you want. For example, if you decide to be a millionaire and today you are only having, let's say, 5,000 euros, what are you saying to yourself? In the moment with these 5,000 euros that I have in the outer reality, I can barely sustain myself. I cannot do any more influence through the outer reality for other people. So, if you decide that you are already a millionaire, if you have decided what you are as a millionaire, what are the changes, how you envision yourself, what are you doing in the outer reality? Are you going to just proving yourself there, or are you just doing naturally because now you understand more the world and now you know that you are capable of having, and you have so much value that you want the outer world to have more of your value, and then you are becoming a person that is valued in the outer reality at more than 1 million euro. And then when you interact with this inner and outer reality in a new way, then you move through the outer reality, and wherever you go you ask, so what I'm doing now with my 1 million invisible money? If I were there, now I'm here in this reality, it still haven't changed, but what I'm doing new? Oh, I'm going to consume more of them. I'm going to spend all this 1 million only on me. Then change is not so sustainable, and maybe you are not going to receive the validation of the outer reality that you have actually changed. But once you make the lowering of importance, and once you learn the law of detachment of the outcome, so you have 5,000 euro, you are changed yourself to a millionaire, and then you live daily in the outer reality, and you don't care if you even are going to have this 1 million, you live like a millionaire already. You are trying to give your value that you personally believe and think and know that it is worth this amount. You are improving yourself, you are positioning yourself to be able to be giving and to be in interaction where this 1 million euro can appear. And then reality, through the power and the congruence and between the inner and the outer world, little by little is going to express for you that this is a possibility that is going to happen with you. So in the true me mode, you are the one who is generating the intent. You need to decide only what you want. That's why when you make your decisions about the year, when you make your plans about what you want in life, you decide and you put a projection on what is your intent and what is definite chief aim and what is your vision based on what you are willing to live for all of your life. Because then when your circumstances are changed, then you are going to have a new reality. And you need to be 100% sure that always you receive from the outer world what you want. Yes, but Alex, it doesn't feel so. So many times I feel that I don't receive back what I want, or I'm a little bit scared to say my boldest desires, because I don't know, if it don't happen, all of people will mock at me. They say, you are telling all your life that you are going to be a millionaire, that you are a millionaire, but you died as a poor person, and everyone is going to mock you. Yeah, maybe it is possible to happen, but you need to accept even this situation, that all of your life you have been living a dream and it have never been able to appear in your reality. But I'm 100% sure that little by little you are going to shift, to change, and if you long term put your own energy to go into this state and to be in this state long term, the outer reality is and is going to change, because this is how the law of balance works. If you have created a change, it will appear maybe gradually, but it's not possible not to appear in your real reality daily. Then, of course, in the True Me mode, you need to understand that every new successes that you have, are going to be your future traps, and they are going to be your future things that you are not going to want anymore, because you always want to go further. You always going to be expanding. So your wishes of today for the tomorrows are going to be your tomorrow's prisons. So that's why you need to very much work with your inner change on a daily level, and to understand and to deepen more yourself. It's very little that I'm telling here, and this is the Esme mode, where a lot of us are just dreaming that one day maybe I can be there. This is the mode where most of the people are thinking, and we are thinking, and I'm thinking that it is impossible to be in this mode. Alex, this is so dreamy, it is so far away, and how and why I can experience this? For example, I decided just to try if this mode exists, and I just decided for myself, and I accepted it inside of me, that basically whenever I change inside of me, all of you that are there in the outer reality are changed. So if I change something in my inner being, because I know that all of us are interconnected, you are receiving some part of my inner being influence, and it is influencing also you. So in this way, now I'm trying to move in the Esme mode, and I know that everything I think, every new inspiration that I have, every new mode in which I'm moving, I'm influencing all of you. Then, Alex, how are you living in less me? Because I understand more and more what is the meaning of all. All is merged. It's not more only me. I think more and more that we are interconnected, and the only thing that I have now is more and more obligation, because every thought I think, every imagination that I have, every decision that I make, all my visions are visions that are not anymore me visions, that are now more and more as visions. When I'm interacting now with you, I'm doing it because I want to experience more and more the as me mode. I want all of myself to be of benefit for you, and I'm trusting 100% that I'm going to be surrounded only from people and humans and obstacles that are supporting me and that are giving me their benefits, that are helping me to grow more and more and becoming less and less. This is the most abstract mode, but yet the outer reality is moving much more faster here. Everything is, you see how many x's, it's 10x more powerful than the true me mode. I can just tell you how I imagine this mode. I imagine this mode like when I'm moving through reality. Reality is moving with me in a blink. When I decide something to happen in reality, immediately all over the world there is an influence, there is a change appearing. And also, whenever some of you is changing, I'm benefiting from your improvement, from your change. So we all start and generate more and more benefit for others, and expecting more and more to be persons who are accepting beneficial things to us. So all that we need is given to us, and all that we have is given away. This is very little about the as me mode. Of course, we can work and all of us can explore more and more this topic, but the most important thing is to understand that these four flows exists and you cannot disconnect from reality. The only thing you can choose in which of the four modes you will work predominantly. So, in conclusion, I would like to wish you to work more and more with the higher vibration modes as possible, and to never forget that as you are and who you are is enough, and you are everything that you need to be already. The only thing that life is giving you is a possibility, you to discover more and more of who you are and to be merged with reality more and more. So thank you for watching, and continue implementing all the tools in order to become real ruler of your own reality. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.